In the last segment, we learned quite a bit about the rescue seat. The time it can save in extricating a driver after an accident could be the difference between life and death. So let's see this device in action. Once emergency personnel has access to remove the driver from the race car, the process begins to incorporate the standard shoehorn with the new rescue racing seat.
Now, what the rescue workers are doing right now is putting in the shoehorn device behind the driver for spinal immobilization purposes. It works in conjunction with the rescue seat that the driver is already sitting on. The shoehorn device is like a long spine board device where there are straps that crisscross for immobilization. There will be a head strap around the head to keep the head in line and the neck in line. What the rescue workers are doing now are hooking up the straps from the shoehorn. And once they have him immobilized with the shoehorn, then they will hook up the straps for the rescue seat. The rescue seat is in place by snaps on the outsides of the driver's seat. They unsnap the snaps, bring the D-rings up that are on the straps, hook up the lifting straps, and ready to raise the patient directly straight up in a sitting position. Now they've got the lifting straps that they're hooking up to the D-rings on the seat that's underneath the driver. The straps have carabiners on it that have been tested for strength and lifting. They're ready to lift the patient straight up out of the car. They're lifting straight up. As you can see, the shoehorn is in immobilization position. It rests inside the back of the rescue seat. Now from this position, they can lay the patient down, or the driver down onto a long spine board and move him away from the vehicle onto the stretcher.
The team also repeated the procedure, but without using the rescue racing seat, which took significantly longer.
Well, the original ways to do it with the shoehorn does put a lot of stress on the driver as far as lifting them out of the car. Doesn't give any support to their back. It does a little bit, but not as much with the seat. The legs do dangle a bit, and it's a lot tougher just trying to get them out of the car just with the shoehorn. With our seat incorporated with the shoehorn, gives you much more stability, has you in a sitting position constantly, where you can lift. There's no stress and strain on the back, the pelvis area, and it's a lot easier to lift the driver up out of the car with the seat versus the shoehorn alone.
And it is the added stability that could prevent further injuries to the patient.
First, with the rescue seat, the first situation that we did, I felt more secured than the second time because on a scale of like 0 to 10, like a 2 or 3 is when I was starting, is pretty much the base of where I was sliding, which isn't really that bad. My back was completely secure. I didn't move at all. With the second scenario, I felt a lot of tension in my legs, very uncomfortable, and I did notice that my back was moving just a tiny bit, but you just feel more tension in the second one than the first one.
Drivers have tested the rescue seat under racing conditions. After a year of development, the group is ready to make their contribution to the racing community.
Well, this is our final prototype. We've tested it numerous times now, and we found that it works quite well, and we're very pleased. The feedback that we've received has been very positive. At this point, we're now going to begin looking for distributors and pretty much addressing it, marketing it to the racing industry.
The time saved using the rescue seat is remarkable. Time is of the essence when dealing with injured drivers. Efforts are being made to ensure the rescue seat is available to teams and racetracks alike. Let's hope that this device will become a fixture in today's racing world. Still ahead, he's a young gun in racing. Jan Miller has more of this four-cylinder race car driver. Keep it here.
When you think golf carts, think Jake's Custom Golf Carts. With over 300 stock and lifted carts at their shop, you'll find the cart you need or have Jake's build one to your specs. Custom airbrushing, lift kits, sport shifters, rear seats. You name it, with the expertise and craftsmanship people have come to expect from Jake's. Come see for yourself why Jake's is the nation's premier golf cart provider. Jake's Golf Carts, Route 522 McVeigh Town. Online at jakesgolfcarts.com.